Okay, so first thing we do is lay our trumpet case on the ground with the words up, and you can also look for the latches being up on your case. Then we open the latches, open it up, and this is your trumpet. The first thing to notice is your mouthpiece. Okay, and when you're playing with your mouthpiece, you need to sit up nice and straight at the front of your chair with your feet flat on the floor. And then to make a buzzing sound, go poo, poo. But keep the side of your lips together. So poo, poo. Yes. Okay, so do that one more time and then bring it up to your lips. Poo. Good. Okay, so, and then also, when we pick up our instruments, we don't want to pick it up on the valves here or on these spit valve things. Pick it up right here, so you'll be able to grab it easily. Yep. Okay, and then how we put the mouthpiece in is we set it gently in and twist to the right. Good. Okay, and then how we hold it is by putting our thumb of our right hand right here on the back of this. Yep. Pinky on top of this, and then fingers just like this. And these are called valves, and they will be labeled 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So then our left hand will be our pinky in this little hole right here. Oh, shoot. Maybe I lied. Okay, I lied. So take your ring finger and put it in there. Pinky underneath. And you can either put one finger right there on the top. Yep. And one on the side. Good. All right. So before we play, let's talk about how we're going to breathe. Okay, so breathing is quite easy. You just have to think about filling up your lungs from the very bottom to the top, not from the top down. So if you take a breath, go ahead and try that. Good. And let's try just breathing in, count to 4, and then out on a count to 4, okay? Ready, and out, 2, 3, 4. Good. One more time. Ready, and out. Good. All right, so let's get our hands in the right position again. 1, 2, 3, pinky, thumb, ring. Good. All right, so when we take our trumpets, we make our embouchure, poo, bring our trumpets up and put the mouthpiece like we had it before. And your trumpet doesn't need to be straight up, but have it slightly down a little bit. Yep. Okay, go ahead and try and make a sound. Good. Can you try and make a different sound on there? So the way you're going to do that is tighten up your lips just a little bit. Keep that ooh sound, but bring the back of your lips back a little bit. Make them a little tighter. Okay? Good. All right. All right. What was the name of this again?
Mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece. And what were these?
Valves.
Valves, right? And show me a correct hand position one more time. Good. All right. So in that case, let us start going through the book and looking at some stuff. All right, so the first note that we're going to learn is G. And using this up here, this is the fingering chart, and the open circles mean that there is no finger push down, and if there's a black circle, you put that finger down, okay? So the first one is G, and it has no circles filled in, so what does that mean?
No fingering.
No fingering, right. All right, so what are the steps that we should follow for when we're going to play?
Embouchure.
Hand position, embouchure, up. Okay, and then this is your G. Go ahead and match me. Good. All right, so this is going to be, our line is right here. Yes. And this note right here, this open circle, is just a long tone, but we're going to have it count for 4, okay? So, hand position, embouchure, up. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Very nice matching of pitch. All right, so the next one is going to add in a quarter note, which is 1 beat. So how we were counting it in 4, 3, 4, a quarter note is just one of those taps. Also, a quarter rest is 1 beat. So quarter equals 1. All right, so we're going to just use the same note, G, on that line. And for doing this, we're going to add in tonguing. So the way you do that is to have your embouchure, and you're going to bring your tongue up to the top of your mouth and start pushing air out of your lungs to go out, and then bring your tongue down. And then when you want to, it'll make a sound like this to start. And then when you want to put a space in between each note to make it sound good, you bring your tongue up to the top of your mouth for just a very fraction of a second. So it'll sound. Okay? All right, so let's try that. Ready, and. Rest, 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 rest. Very nice. All right, the next one. We're going to learn a new note. And here's our fingering right here, so what would that suggest?
That would be first finger.
First finger, very good. All right, so we're back to the long tones, which are going to count for 4 on this line right here. Ready? Match my pitch. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. Nice. All right. Now this next one has quarter notes, which get how many beats?
1.
1. And quarter rest will get how many beats?
1.
Right. And how do we make the quarter notes not sound like one whole long note?
You tongue.
You tongue. And how do you do that?
Put the tip of your tongue to the top teeth.
Top of your mouth. And make that sound. Good. All right. Let's find our pitch. Good. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. rest. Good catch that it changed. I did not mention that. Shame on me. All right. Next one. Let's learn another note. All right, so this is our fingering here, which would mean which fingers are down?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. And what are these called again?
Valves.
Valves, right? All right, so number 5, our line is right here, and it doesn't change throughout it. So let's find our pitch. Good. All right. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. All right. The next one, number 6, is moving on up. And it does change right in this measure right here. It goes up from E to F to G right there, okay? So let's go a little slower on this one so we can get that right. All right? So what kind of notes does it have?
E, F, and G.
E, F, and G. And how long will each note count?
1 beat.
1 beat, right. All right, let me see a good hand position. Good embouchure. All right, let's go. Ready, and... Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Good. Okie dokie, where are we at for time here? All right, we are cruising right along. The next one adds in a new note, which is D. And what fingering would that be?
1 and 3.
1 and 3. Okay, so for this one, we're back to the long notes. It doesn't change. Let's see here. Correct hand position. Good, let's find our note. Right, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. Very nice. All right. Number 8, 4x4. Does it change?
Yep.
Okay, and then at the end, it adds in this new thing called a repeat sign, which just means that wherever the repeat sign is, we go back to the beginning there. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So let's just go through it without playing and do the fingers first. All right, so the first one is 1 and 3 for D, and then it changes to E, which is 1 and 2, and then it changes to G, which is open, and then down to F, which is 1. And then what does it do?
Repeat.
Repeat back to the beginning, which is D, switches to E, then G, and finally F. All right. Let's hand position, embouchure, ready, and 2, 3, 4. Rest, repeat, and rest, rest, rest. Very nice. Okay, the next one. We're going to pause for a sec before we do the next one, and we're going to work on our breathing a little bit. So how we breathed in for 4 counts before and out for 4 again. We're going to start with 2 counts and breathe out for 4 counts. And then we're going to go to breathe in for 4 counts, breathe out for 4 counts. Okay, and then after that, breathe in for 8 counts and out for 4 counts. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, and how I want you to do this is put your hand up in front of your face a little closer so you can feel your breath on it, and try and keep your breath nice and even, okay? So, starts with 2 counts in, 4 counts out. Ready, and 8, 'Good. All right. Our next note is C, and our fingering's right there. So what does that mean?
Open fingering.
Open fingering on, what are these called again?
Valves.
Right. And what's this called?
Mouthpiece.
Right. All right. So we're back to our long notes again, and this is our line right here. Our note is. Go ahead and try that. Very nice. All right. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. All right. The next one changes a little bit. So what note does it start on?
C.
Which is what kind of fingering?
Open.
Open. And then it moves to what note after we're done with C's?
D.
Which is
1 and 3.
1 and 3. After that it goes to
G.
which is
Open.
and then
F.
which is
Finger 1.
yep. And then last note
E. 1 and 2.
1 and 2. And what is at the very end?
A repeat sign.
A repeat sign, which means
Go back to the beginning.
all right. Let's do it. Ready and. Repeat. 4. Very nice. All right. That's like the end of my lesson plan. That was. So, we.
18 minutes.
18 minutes. Nice. All right. So, show me a good hand position. This is all kind of part of teaching as well. You have to make up stuff as you go. I found that out in my lesson teaching. Because however much you plan, it's never enough. Okay? And if I play an open, what kind of notes can I get?
A G and a C.
A G and a C. And if I play one finger, what note? F. And if I play 1 and 2,
E.
and if I play 1 and 3,
D.
and open,
C and G.
C and G. Right. Okay, so let's do this one more time. Here's our starting note. Good. Ready, and.
Oh, this one?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Number 10.
I don't know why I looked at that one.
That's okay. Number 10. Here we go. On count of 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. Repeat. And. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, so when we take care of our instruments, we can do it a couple different ways. For when we're putting it away, first we want to push this little button here, and that's just going to let out, it's the one, yep, right there. And it's going to let out all the condensation that's built up in your instrument, and then just give it a little shake, and maybe even push a little breath through. Good. All right. Then after that, what's this called again?
Mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece, right. We take our mouthpiece out by turning it the opposite way that we put it in. So which way did we put it in?
To the right.
To the right. So we take it out to the left. Good. And the reason that we put our mouthpiece in gently and turn to the right is so it doesn't get stuck. Because if you just shove it in there, you're not going to be able to pull it back out. Okay? So gently in and twist to the right. Twist to the left and take it out. Good. So we've emptied our spit valves. We've taken out our mouthpiece. And we, when we put it away, I like to put my mouthpiece away first. Right. And then trumpet just goes back in the same way that it was. So I like to look for the valves place in the case. You can usually see where they're at. And then just lay it down in there gently. Never drop it in. Good. And then we just close our case. Very nice. Good work today.